Hey, 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 I got some good news. The stimulus money is here. It is starting to arrive. It is hitting people's bank accounts. You guys, this is good news. This is good news. Hey, thank you for following my channel. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe right now and hit the bell so that you can get my hot money tips. But you know what, guys? We have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and the money is finally here. It's hitting people's bank accounts. Now, last week we had a false start because there were electronic-only banks that were starting to advance money or show pending money, but they had not released it. But it has now officially been released. As of Friday evening, the U.S. Treasury publicly came out and said that that money is coming, okay? So it is hoped, the IRS has put out publicly that it is hoped that about 70 million Americans will get their money by Wednesday of this week, with another 30 million getting it by the end of the week, okay? This means that you can pay your bills, you can go buy groceries, you can pay on your debts, right? This is a big deal, okay? Now, people that are receiving Social Security, they're still working through the mechanics of a few things, but from everything that I'm reading, and I'm not a CPA, okay? But from everything that I'm reading, by the end of April, you'll have that additional money. But keep in mind, you're not losing any of your other benefits, okay? So you've got that money always coming in from Social Security, but you're gonna get extra money on top of that so long as you didn't make too much with other investments or sources of income. But this is a huge deal, right? And we've been waiting for this, okay? Now, they are going to be looking at, is this gonna be enough? Is there gonna be a second round of stimulus checks? Now, here's why we want them to do that, and here's why we absolutely don't want them to do that. Number one, they've kept us in quarantine significantly longer than was originally expected. And that has hurt a lot of people. That's forced almost 14 million people into unemployment, okay? Now, the reason that we want them to is a lot of people are hurting, right? Like, this has been very damaging to my business. Even though my clients didn't lose any money in the strategies that I promote with my book, Taming Wall Street, they have frozen and they're not putting additional money, or they're scaling back, or they're saying, let's just hold tight and see what the stock market does, right? So I still have deals going through, but not at the same level. It's like a trickle compared to a stream of income. So a trickle of income is just not enough, right? And most of you know that. You can feel that as well. But I believe the economy will get going. Is it going to come roaring back? I don't know. We're going to have to see. Yeah, the IRS and the Treasury Department have confirmed that that money is coming in. Okay, now if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell, because I give incredible money tips. Okay, I want to help you become wealthy, want to help you get out of debt, want to help you understand money, because banks and schooling, they don't teach you about money. Okay, I want to teach you about money. Now, a few things to remember. This is the first wave of money that's coming out of Washington. The second phase of money is going to be for people that are already on Social Security benefits. And then the third round, the third wave, will be, they're working through people that are on SSDI or disability. They have not said that you won't receive a check. So you are going to be getting money. They're just trying to figure out, do they put it onto your existing card? Do they need people to file a return? There's still some confusion there, okay? I'm sorry I'm not able to clear that up, but that's because it hasn't been cleared up, okay? So it's not a me issue, it's a them issue. But I will continue to bring you updates, okay? That's why I want you to subscribe. Okay, and then the third round is, and these are the people that are getting the short end of the stick. that third round is people that are going to receive a physical paper check. Okay, they've got over 300 million Americans that they've got to sift through. If they don't have your banking information, if you haven't filed a return, if you get your stuff via snail mail, then you might not get your check until August. Or worse, you won't get it until next tax season, 2020 taxes, which are in April of 2021. Okay. Now, keep in mind, for those of you that are still hanging with me on this video, I appreciate that. If you are paying taxes for 2019 and you haven't filed yet, normally they're due in 2 days. That you do not have to file or pay until July of this year. Okay, so they're adding an extension, an automatic extension, which is a good thing, right? So just something to keep in mind there. The last thing that I wanted to point out is there's going to be a lot of scams going on. Okay, the IRS, the Treasury, they're not going to call you. They're not going to send you an email. They are not going to hit you up on Facebook. Okay, I know people that are already getting the phone calls. I've had them myself. Right? I got one, nice guy, Indian accent, telling me that if I don't make a payment to the IRS, that they won't, that they're going to come after me and arrest me. Okay, so just something to be aware of. All right. So hey, I'm going to keep this short. The money is coming. It's coming this week if you're in phase 1. If you're in phase 2, most likely starting next week through the end of April. I will continue to give you updates, but God bless. Let's get through this together. Let's spend money here in America and make America, what it's meant to be, a great country. I'll see you on the next video.